Hey guys, it's EP5 here with episode number 5 of the Leicester career mode on FIFA 23. Kicking it off in today's episode, we are taking on Sunderland in championship action at the King Power. Obviously Sunderland, playoffs, semi-finalist. They lost to the eventual winners of the playoffs, Luton, last year, so they're not a team that we can take too lightly, and they're going to be definitely up with us at the end of the season, fighting for those kind of automatic promotions, playoffs, maybe even the title this season, because that is definitely what we want to win. We don't want to really go up through the playoffs because it's a tricky one, you know. Sunderland and Middlesbrough were probably, I'm assuming, more favourites than Luton and Coventry were. But then both of them lost. Luton went up. The rest is history. So the favourites don't always win the playoffs. So that's why we want to go and get second place at a minimum. But we really do want to be winning the league. And I really do think we have a team good enough to be winning this league. And we've shown that. You know, we're only I think this is game number 13 of the season. So yeah, we're only 13 games in, but we have showed a lot of quality. Only the one loss so far this season, and yeah, we've been playing really nice football, especially Akpom, Buendia. They've probably been our two standouts. Jota, you know, he shouldn't go unmentioned as well. But yeah, I think we are more than good enough to win this whole competition. Speaking of Jota, he's played through. We're 1-0 up against Sunderland, and that goal right there, 55 minutes in, gives us a bit of a breathing room. You know, it allows us to maybe play a bit more creatively, take a few more chances now that we've got the safety net of a 2-goal lead. Allows us to try different things, different tactics, different players. Great save from Dubravka, but Dubravka is about to make one of the worst mistakes I've ever seen a goalkeeper make. Maybe it was a bit of kind of problems on my side because of the colours of the kits. They were pretty similar, but he's just throwing it straight to him. That safety blanket we had, those risks we could take, those rotations we could make, they're out the window because Dubravka threw the ball straight to their striker, and just like that, halves our lead. But thankfully we've got one of the most prolific strikers in the league in Akpom, but he puts his shot wide. That's okay, he'll have another chance, he'll score the next chance. Jota chests it down brilliantly. Carvalho knocks it through to Akpom. Like I said, one of the most prolific strikers in the league, and he misses another chance. Okay, starting to get a bit shaky now. They're on the attack, 3 minutes to go. Skips past Christensen, puts the ball in the box. Not really we want it to be there because Dubravka's clearly having a bit of a shaky game, but here, Buendia, 89th minute, lays it across to Jota. Look at the space for Carvalho. He sees him, he threads him through. Portuguese to Portuguese, and we make it 3-1, restoring that 2-goal lead, securing the 3 points for ourselves. And that is goal. Carvalho, I didn't even mention Carvalho. Incredible form this season. Might be a bit difficult to take off of Liverpool next season should we want to pick him up on a permanent, which I really think I might do. But yeah, we've got the money. We've got more than enough money, unless they want 150 million for him, in which we'll look elsewhere. But we come into this one away from home at Preston North End, and we've got Jota whipping out the flicks, the tricks, the skills. Buendia about to thread a lovely ball through to Carvalho, and he has just scored a really nice goal. Lovely finish from a very difficult angle, but his finishing has been really good this season, and he makes it 1-0 to ourselves in a game you're about to see was absolutely insane. This game, because he goes and doubles his goal tally in the 28th minute. A lovely finish on his left foot from the edge of the box. And our young Portuguese attacking midfielder, I believe he could have represented England as well, but he chose Portugal. I don't know if he's actually played for Portugal yet. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, our young Portuguese contingent on this team doing well. Drewsbury Hall, the vice captain, Right now, Johnny Evans is the captain. He's the vice captain if Johnny Evans goes off. Drewsy Hall gets the armband. Obviously, Vardy is the club captain. Whenever he plays, he is captain. But he doesn't play too much because this man misses again. Another chance goes wailing for him. But yeah, maybe he's lost his shooting boots. I'm not too sure, but surely he scores this one. No, he decides to play it across to Carvalho. And he makes it 4-0 before the hour mark. And that goal there secures the hat-trick for the young Portuguese man. And that is what you want to see. We've subbed him off now at this point. We've rested everyone. And I didn't really think it could get any better from here. 4-0 up. Surely it can't get better. Well, Gula plays it across to Alex Scott, who scores his first goal for the club just a minute before the hour mark. Coming off the bench, putting the ball in the back of the net. That's what you love to see. But again, 5-0. Surely things can't get better from here. Well, literally 5 minutes after they scored their goal. Maybe we took our foot off the brakes, off the gas, and kind of hindered our attacking output because we did actually concede in this one to Johnson. He's a Preston player that I actually know plays for Preston. If you told me to name a Preston player, it would be Johnson. I don't know why I know him. I don't know how I know him. I just know he plays for Preston. That's it. But again, Jamie Vardy, he's on the pitch at this point. He is the captain right now, as I said. He makes it 6-1. And yeah, we're in absolute dream state right now. There's insane vibes going on in this game. We're cruising. We are scoring goals for fun. Everyone has got on the goal sheet that needs to get on the goal sheet, apart from this man who's scored in so many consecutive games. And he goes and adds another one to make it 7 heaven. What is going on? You know, coming into this game, I thought away from home against Preston North End, it's going to be a tough game. We're not going to maybe have the most chances because they do play a 5 at the back. But we've torn them apart. And here's a really nice one, because Arda Güler, the 18-year-old Turkish winger, gets his first goal for the club in the same game as Alex Scott. You love to see it. And hopefully that gives him a boost of confidence, because he's been struggling. He's struggled since we signed him, obviously. 18, coming to the Championship. It's going to be difficult, as James Justin does also score the final goal of the game. So the game ends as a incredible, and actually not the first time Leicester have done this in the past few seasons, but a 9-1 victory. Insane. They beat Leicester beat Southampton 9-1 a few seasons ago. I think it was 2021. It might have been 2020. And we've gone and beat Preston North End 9-1 in the Championship, just to kind of flex those muscles. But we're coming to this one against Norwich. Norwich are going to be one of our, again, very similar rivals near the top of the table. They love to go up and then come back down and then go up and come back down. But obviously that didn't happen this season. They're going to look to rebuild and come onto that. But we're at Carrow Road. And I'll tell you what, we got smashed this game. Did not create a chance. And Norwich absolutely dominated us. They had so many shots. Thankfully we blocked so many of them. But unfortunately, in the 87th minute, Marquinhos, who I do believe is on loan from Arsenal, goes and makes it 1-0. And unfortunately, after a very impressive 9-1 victory, we're going to go ahead and lose our next game 1-0. Insane. I know, absolutely insane. But it's right. Distract us from the league. We'll go into the Carabao Cup. We'll take on Wickham. We'll look to go through to the 5th round after just knocking out Manchester United. Surely we don't lose against Wickham. Well, 4 minutes in, they have a penalty. 4 minutes in, they score to make it 1-0. It's not what you want, but again, it's fine. We'll come back from 1-0 down. It's only 4 minutes in. We've still got another 86 minutes left in this game to come back. But oh no, 22 minutes in, another chance for the man that just scored the penalty, as Wheeler plays it back through to him, and he's doubled his goal tally in the game. Are we about to get knocked out of the Carabao Cup after just knocking out Manchester United? Well, 53 minutes in, a chance to secure the hat-trick from the penalty spot and to pretty much secure them through to the next round. But thankfully, Iverson makes the save, denies them the chance. We're still in this one. We're still in it. 65 minutes in. Vardy is through. He's got to slot this one away. He has to score. Surely he does. And yes, he does. So we've got time to get back into this one. But we didn't. The game ended as a 2-1 away from home victory for Wickham. A cup set, you could say, because we are knocked out. And that whole trophy run I thought we were going to have comes crashing down in front of me. But 15 games into the championship season, you can see we are first. It's pretty mixed, actually. Not really what you would expect for the top 6, but we're top by 4 points. 11 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses, 41 goals scored. That 9-1 victory really helping out on that one. But we're going to come into the final game of today's episode. We are taking on Hull. Back-to-back defeats for us. Obviously, one in the league, one in the Carabao Cup. We have to bounce back here at the King Power against Hull. Otherwise, you know, we're at risk of chucking away a very vital 4-point lead. Yes, it's early doors. Yes, there's only 15 games in. But to have a 4-point gap so early in, it sets us up nicely for the rest of the season. But you can see early chances for Hull. 10 minutes in, we're going to have a chance of our own here down this right-hand side. James Justin into Soumare. Lays it across to Jota on the edge of the box. Inside to Akpom, who puts it wide. Feels like he's not scored in a while. You know, I don't think he's scored in that 9-1. I can't remember him scoring at least. So we need him to start bagging the goals again. Jota, lovely flick over the man's head. Kind of Gaza-esque, but a great save from the keeper. Did deny us from going 1-0 to the good. But yeah, it's right now, it's exactly what we want. We are attacking. They're defending. Hopefully we don't get hit on the counter-attack. Hopefully Akpom can finally score. But again, it's saved from the goalkeeper. Another chance here though. Carvalho, man to the left of him in Drewsbury Hall. He's just going to charge down this left-hand side. Stop. Cut it back to Carvalho. Inside to Akpom on the turn, but he gets tackled. And I'm pretty sure Akpom used to play for Hull, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was a loan maybe when he was at Arsenal. But a lovely ball through to Traore. Obviously Evans, Sutar, they're not the quickest. I say they win 9 out of 10 headers. They'll probably win 1 out of 10 foot races. You know. And we go 1-0 down. Traore makes it 1-0 to Hull. In a game we've absolutely dominated. We try to instantly reply from kickoff, but it doesn't quite work out. And we have 45 minutes to get back into this one. And Buendia to Akpom. Tackled. Loses possession. What is going on with Akpom? Has he peaked? Has he found his peak? Has he starting to regress already? Well, Buendia almost scores. You thought he was going to score then, didn't you? Unfortunately not, but Jota from the free kick lays it short to Carvalho inside the Drewsbury Hall. Didn't quite work out the free kick technique that I had planned, but Akpom lays it inside, shoots, blocked. Shoots, blocked. Like, what is going on? Lays it off to Jota. Jota finds Soumare. Carvalho through to Jota, and he drills it past the goalkeeper. He makes it 1-1. Got 20 minutes to find another goal. Can we do it? Can we secure a victory from what seemed like a game where we're going to have 100 chances and we wouldn't score any of them? You know, they come along every now and then. But thankfully, we did put the ball in the back of the net as Soumare plays it into Carvalho, and the 2 Portuguese attackers have saved us in this one. The first goal from Jota, the second from Carvalho. And he just loves scoring clutch goals to get us back in front. It's what he does. And we come into the final minute of the game. An attacking chance for Hull down this right-hand side. Lovely bit of skill there from them. Drilled inside the woods. They tried to find the goal scorer in Traore. Didn't quite work out. And we have a counter-attack on our hands here as Buendia drills it to Akpom. Surely he's going to turn and shoot and score for the first time in a few games. No, it doesn't quite work out, but he lays it off to Emi Buendia, who secures the 3 points for us, scoring that 3rd goal in the 92nd minute. And our Argentinian Messi scores, secures us a victory, keeps us at the top. And we are very happy to have signed him. We need Akpom. We need him to get back in the goal scoring. Obviously, he's getting a few assists here and there. but we need him to get back on the goals. But that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.